welcome back. It's Matt Hutchinson here once again, and it's great to see you. So, what I want to talk to you today about is probably one of the oldest things in personal development. But I don't think people, a lot of people I come across and a lot of people I speak to, they still don't get this particular element of personal development, which is goal setting. So what I want to talk to you today about, and this is going to be a two-part video, because it's such a big thing, and it needs to be looked at in a little bit more depth. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is unleashing the power of goal setting. So when you think about your life's purpose, you've got your vision. What is it that you want in life? Yeah, the clarity. What clarity of your needs are there? What is it you actually truly desire? Excuse me. How are you going to connect with those things? How is it you're going to bring it all together? Well, here's something that I'd like you to think about. These goals have to be specific. They have to be measurable. So when you look at those kind of things, is it, do you just have like a dream, something that's that's not really really specific? Oh, I want a new car. Great, you want a new car. Here's a little toy car, now get out of here kind of situation. What is it you specifically want? What are these goals? What are your objectives? Yeah, and how are you actually then going to take action upon them? Research has shown that the brain is basically a goal seeker. It's there. It really wants to find, search out things for you. And when you think about the unconscious mind's working overtime. It's an achiever. It's always looking for, to point you in the right direction. Whether it be something that you see on television or something that you read in a book, or as you're driving down the street, you see a billboard or on the back of a bus, and something pops up, and it really then makes you then go off and start thinking about things that you would never have thought about if you hadn't have been there. So to unleash these goals, what is it that you need to be looking at? Well, in my humble opinion, there are two things that you need to be looking at. Things that are measurable and time specific. So what I mean by that is like how much, by when. Do you get that? So how much? How much weight are you going to lose? You say you want to lose weight, for example. I'm going to lose 135 pounds by 31st of December 2011, as an example. Okay, so be specific. Be really, really specific. What's the colour of the car that you want? What's the make of the car that you want? What's the model of it? What year was it? What size? What size do you want to be? What shape do you want to be? All of these kind of things. If you're going to the gym and you wanted to, get fit and you wanted to work out, and you want to end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That might be a goal for you. Yeah. So what is it that you're going to be real specific? Write these things down, because if you have vague goals, you're then going to get vague results, and that's no good for anybody. So we all have ideas, and that's great to have an idea. But is it a goal? Is it an objective? Is it something that you can really get your teeth into, and getting into that detail of like what it is that you want? So for example, if you want to I'm not saying that that you're religious or in any way, shape or form, but for some people it might be requesting to God, going to church, and making a request to God that this is what you want, or using cosmic ordering. I know some people are into that kind of thing. Just put it out into the universe is what you need to really, really consider. Because what will happen is your unconscious mind will then go to work on it for you. What you really need to do is to get these goals that really, really stretch you. Make them big, make them be uncomfortable. So you've got to step out of your comfort zone to achieve them. Things that you have to overcome, because in those, when you think about overcoming these, if it was so easy, just a side issue here, if life was so easy, and getting things like, for example, like a Porsche 911 convertible Carrera 4S, if that is one of your goals, yeah, it's like not everybody's going to get one of those, so it's like you have to go through those fear barriers that other people are not going to go through. Yeah, it's taking things into consideration. What are those roadblocks that you've got to get over? It's like basically what you're looking to do to achieve all of that. You're mastering life, which is so amazing. Now, the one thing that I really want to talk to you about here right now is that breakthrough goal. You know, yes, we all have goals that are weekly, daily, quarterly, all of these kind of goals that we want to achieve. But what's the one goal that's going to make a quantum leap, that's going to be huge, that's going to take you in there and it's going to change your life forever? What is that one breakthrough goal? You know, is it going and doing a master's, going and doing a doctorate? You know, is it writing a book? Is it creating a fabulous website that you've never done before? You know, all of these things create change. And when you look at breaking through those kind of goals, it's something that really, really, really needs to be considered. So I'm inviting you to really think about and work on what is your breakthrough goal. Now, when we talk about goals, here's a few little tips for you that will really, really bring this to life. When you write your goals down and they're specific, they're measurable, yeah. When you've written them down, reread them 3 times a day. You know, now whether you get a goal book, you know, like a journal, or whether you put them on 3x5 cards, you know, wherever you put them, you know, put it in a ring binder, whatever you do, you know, this is about you and what you want to achieve. Start to reread them 3 times a day. So when you get up in the morning, once during the day, and just before going to bed. Yeah, visualize these goals. Actually sit down for a few moments and just meditate on them and visualize those goals actually coming to fruition. And thinking about it, you know, one goal is not enough. You know, that's not enough to drive you forward. Yeah, having the breakthrough goal is absolutely really, really key to this. But like having, you know, at least a minimum of 100 goals. You know, why not go for 101? You know, sit there and just write down what is it you want to achieve before you actually pop your clogs, you know, and you put in that box and put into the ground. You know, what is it that you want to achieve? Yeah, and every time you achieve them, have a victory. Put victory next to it. Yeah, put a sign next to it that says that you've achieved it. You know, have a celebration. Go out for a meal, whatever it might be. When you've achieved that goal, however small, however large, celebrate the fact that you've done that. Another little tip for you is write yourself a check. You know, if you want to earn a certain amount of money, you know, a great example of this was the actor Jim Carrey. You know, before he became famous and successful as an actor, what he did, he wrote himself a check out for $10 million and put the date of Thanksgiving 1995 on it and kept it in his wallet every day, and he looked at it every day. That guy now commands more than $20 million per movie. $20 per movie. So it just shows you that with the power of positive intention, what you can actually achieve. Now, as I said, there's a few other things I want to talk to you about. So I'll be coming back with you with a second video about unleashing the power of goal setting in the next video. So this has been Matt Hutchinson. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you real soon. You have an amazing day. Take care. Bye bye.